Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. And today, I will have my co-host, Barbara, which will be on here soon, and because it's Friday, we have Psychic Dayle Schear. Are you there, Dayle?
Yes, I am.
Great. Wonderful. How are you doing, Dayle? And how are you doing, Richard?
I'm doing okay in this hot weather. I'm bored to death, but other than that, I'm fine. Where is Barbara?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she knows. She wouldn't miss a show on purpose. So, I mean, but she knows to call in.
I know, but lately she's been doing this, you know.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know. I was telling you right before the show that I went to see a doctor and how I was going to get. Is there a reason you don't like niacin?
Yeah, I don't like the flush it gives me.
Oh, you've taken it before yourself?
Oh, years ago. But I haven't seen any improvement in cholesterol with niacin. I use my cholesterol pills, which is way better.
See, I always thought that I will tell you, many years ago, I took my, I was taking niacin, and but I was also taking lithium. And when you take lithium for depression, you have to get a lot of blood work done. And so one of the things they did was they went and they got my blood work, and they also checked my cholesterol. And I think if I remember correctly, my father, he looked at my cholesterol level, and he said, "What's with this cholesterol level? That doesn't make any sense. You eat fettuccine all the time." Because it was so low that he couldn't understand it. He just was, my father is a retired doctor. So he, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, why are you taking it? You shouldn't be taking it then if you're low.
No, I mean, I don't know. Recently, when I've had my cholesterol checked, it is a little bit high. So,
what's a little high by you?
I don't really remember. I know it was a little high, but I know that I took. I know that it's a B vitamin, in is what it does, but I will tell you this though, there's a difference. The nurse that I talked to didn't like the idea that I was taking it, but the doctor was okay with it.
Yeah, because you can overdose on niacin. That's why I don't like it. If you take too much.
Overdose on niacin?
Yeah, if you take too much of it. I've read.
Well, I mean...
it's not like you're going to die, but you can overdose on it. I would suggest you just take a cholesterol pill and not worry about
it. Wow. Okay.
Well, first of all, you need to go to the doctor and find out what your cholesterol is.
Which we're going to find out because he wrote me a prescription for some work, and I'm more than I'm just going to get the shingles vaccine as well.
Ooh.
Huh?
I don't like shingles. Richard had shingles. I don't like shingles vaccine because I know a lot of people who have gotten shingles from the vaccine.
Oh, wow.
So I know. My doctor even told me not to take it. So I just don't. The less medication, the better.
I don't know if I would call vaccine medicine, though. I mean, it's medicine. I don't know. Medicine I always associate with antidepressant medicine and everything like that.
Yeah, but you're taking shingle, which is, it's very painful, and a lot of people are not real happy with it. So it's up to you.
Barbara
you do what you want.
Here. How are you doing, Barbara?
I'm doing great. Hello. I'm coming on 5 minutes late. Aloha, Dayle. Are you with a caller at this time? Hi.
Not right now. We haven't started the callers yet.
Oh, well, what were you talking about that is painful, Dayle?
Shingles, shot.
Yeah, I saw my doctor today, and they wrote me a prescription to get a shingles vaccine because of my age. And also, I told him I was going to be taking niacin, and he knew about it, so he's okay with me taking niacin. I don't know if have you ever taken niacin, Barbara?
No.
Well, it's a vitamin that's supposed to lower your cholesterol, but it causes a temporary flushing, and people can get a little intimidated by that. But in my opinion...
Yeah, but it also, if you read more on niacin, it doesn't really... I've had people who take it who end up in the hospital because they take too much. So you got to be careful.
Yes.
You're better off just taking a cholesterol pill. And where were you, Barbara?
Just, you know what, I had off because I'm a mom and my daughter has a lot of things, and I just had to do a drop-off, and I kept looking at the clock to call in, and I don't know why that happened to me because I was here. I was here, and I'm like, looked at the clock, and I'm like, how did that happen? So it was just a little dumb, honest mistake. That's all. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
During drop-off.
That happens all the time. I ate dinner before I got on the show. And Richard got me a wonderful present of a headset so that I would sound clear.
You do, Richard. That is so thoughtful of you.
She does.
She does sound clear. She really does.
Yeah.
Good job. Aloha, Richard. Good job.
Yes. Aloha, Barbara.
So that's great.
Yeah, then Barbara,
but I'm glad John is doing his health. Go ahead.
I bought for his birthday, which is in August, the same as yours. I bought him a Navy jacket, and I showed it to him just to have him try it on, so that if I had to return it, it was the right size, and he won't take it off.
Really? He just keeps it on even in his room?
He's comfortable.
He loves it, huh?
I'm sitting in an air-conditioned room.
Yes. How did you know he would love it so much, Dayle?
Because he likes anything that says Navy.
Wow.
So,
what did you see in the news lately that you want to talk about?
Oh. I was fascinated by Donald Trump's wife dropping
Ivanka.
Yes, I was like shocked. And then I go, God, that's scary.
I know.
I mean, there's not.
No one was with her, and that is scary because I heard that cardiac arrest is it's not fun. I mean, it's painful. She probably was trying to get down the stairs to call a doctor or go, who knows what she was doing. She was found on the stairs. That's so sad, and she was only 73. That's so young.
I know, and I felt so bad for her. And he even said that she was like the greatest mother and wife, and she did a lot of his business, and he would talk to her every 2 weeks, and I just felt bad for her. I felt really bad.
I feel bad for her because she was really loved. I feel bad for her
I think
loved
so.
ones.
I think she had 3 kids, and God knows how they're going to take it,
A lot of grandchildren that she could have enjoyed.
Yeah, that's sad. What about you in the news? What's been bugging you?
Well, And that was what I was going to talk about. But what's bugging me personally, nothing, because I've been standing strong with my boundaries. We have to move all of our patio stuff away. We have to get, and I have a lot of patio furniture and everything in the little storage in our apartment. We have to get out within 3 days because they're redoing our patios. It's going to be very nice. And we have to do that. And my friends, of course, want to come visit me because I live in fabulous Huntington Beach. Well, I said, no, that's not going to work.
Good.
And I did not give any explanation because I am so tired of explaining myself. It's not going to work, period. And they got all mad and said, well, I'll never ask you again.
Oh, well, that's sad. That's sad.
So,
and I'm talking about it because this friend who says that I'm her best friend never even bothers to listen to my show, ever. So
what kind of friend is that?
One. Exactly.
Yeah.
Never. But I'm supposed to like every show that she's doing. Anyway, I want to hear what you say about that. I want to hear what Dayle says about it, what she's feeling, because that is bothering me. And actually, that's why I got sidetracked and forgot to call it.
Barbara, she's
Seems
not
like
a friend.
She's into
she's
herself.
She's not a true friend. I'm sorry, my voice is cracking. She's not a true friend. Because if she was, she'd be listening.
Yeah.
No, she says she is, but she isn't.
No, she never says she's listening. She would roll her eyes and say, you're doing the show again? And another friend did that, and another friend did that. The first year I was doing a show every day, 7 days a week, and they didn't like it because, they didn't have a show for one thing. And another thing, it took away their time from me. So they would always go, not the show again. Oh, my God, the show. It's always the show. Yeah, I do it every day. And if you don't like it, too bad. I am busy from 5 to 6 every day. Sorry if they don't like it. My gosh. And the only person who didn't say that around me is my nice daughter. She always encouraged me.
She's wonderful, your daughter.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. She really is.
Yeah.
She's a little doll. She's a little doll. So,
she's so sweet.
Johnny, do we have any phone calls you want to?
We sure do. This is area code 256. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, how are you? My name is Kimberly from Georgia.
Your name is a what?
I said my name is Kimberly from Georgia. How are y'all?
Hi, Kimberly from Georgia.
Great.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are y'all?
Fine. I'm having a hard time with the Southern accent. We all is doing just fine.
Fine, you're okay.
How can I help you, darling?
Yeah, I was just wondering what you see for me in reference to obtaining a job soon. I'm looking for a new job.
What type of work do you do, darling?
I have transitioned from teaching to instructional design. Instructional design is a career where a person creates courses and e-learning for companies and colleges.
Oh, wow. How exciting. Is there a big call for that?
Yes, it is.
Well, all you have to do is apply and get your resume out there, and you'll be hired right away.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Okay.
But one of the jobs will be connected with travel, so I don't know if you'd want to do that.
Okay.
And the other would be just normal.
All right.
But I do see you making a lot of money. Why would you teach? Why would you give up teaching, though?
I've been teaching for 19 years, and this last year was very distressful because there was no support and too much politics, and there was no accountability for students, and I couldn't.
That makes sense.
Again.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Plus all the weird things that are happening in the schools, so I totally understand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the new job's going to be good, and it'll be connected with a big company, and they're going to want to hire you right away on the spot, like yesterday. So it'll be fun.
Okay.
So go for it, sweetie.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Now, you want to go into the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Area code 208. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Well, hello there.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Crystal. Nice to meet you, Dayle.
Hi, Crystal. Nice to meet you. Where are you calling from?
Niceville.
Where?
Niceville, Florida.
Oh, Florida. Okay. Never heard of that.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh, it's the cutest
well,
little town in the
world.
world.
Florida are, you're very lucky because we're going through a heat wave here in Nevada.
Where are you
at? Lake Tahoe and,
okay.
Down in Gardnerville, so it's rough. It's hot.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, very hot.
How can I help you?
We just got a ton of rain today. I guess I would like to know what I can expect in my love life. What can I expect from, or am I going to meet someone?
You've had a lot of good suitors, and, you're real fussy, and you'll check the nails, you'll check everything to make sure, including the bank account, to make sure that they're okay. All right?
Okay.
And you have one coming in by a friend that will connect you, but you're fussy. That's a problem. So that worries me on how fussy you are.
Well, you're not wrong there.
Giving someone a chance is fine, but you have like 10 things in your head, and if one of those things click off, you're not interested.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah, that sounds accurate. You're.
Well, I'm the same way. So I have to. In order to like somebody, I have like a list of things, and if it doesn't click, then I'm not interested. And you're the same way.
Yes. Okay. So your advice
you will meet
me then?
Yeah, you will meet somebody, and it's
okay.
through a friend. And you have a lot in common. What's with golfing?
What?
What about golfing?
I'm not a golfer.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No.
Why do I pick up that he is the guy that I see you with may be a golfer? Okay?
Okay.
But that's something you can learn. It's no big thing.
Yeah, I'll hang out with a golfer.
Pardon me?
I said I'll hang out with a golfer. I won't hold that against him.
What do you want in a man? What are you looking for?
Oh, everything. Most importantly, kindness, honesty, great in bed. There's a little joke there.
No, really, I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Kindness, honesty, loyalty, funny, spirited, somebody who's got a sense of humor, witty, intelligent. They've got to have a brain.
I don't feel you're asking too much.
Yeah,
I feel like
right?
You're right in the ballpark. I would ask for those same things. I like someone highly intelligent.
Yeah.
So, you are going to find what you're looking for. I pick up the name of Brett, or something like that.
Okay.
And I also pick up a name of John, so somebody that you will like a lot.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
Good to know. All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, okay, honey. You have a good one.
If you've got more to tell me, I'm willing to listen.
Who? Crystal?
Yeah.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
I can't do a full reading because you'd have to call me for a private consultation at my number at 808-372-1816.
1816. Okay, well, thank you so much, Dayle. I so much appreciate this. And say hi to Johnny for me.
Thank you. Hi.
To who?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Johnny.
Okay.
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 All right.
Well, I'm going to hop off now. You bet. Take care, Johnny. Bye, Dayle. Thank you.
Bye. Barbara?
Yeah.
Hello. When she said Johnny,
that gave me, I know, that's nice. That gave me an idea, though, to just get back into, I love golf, and I want a golf man.
So do I.
A golfman? No, they don't call him that, but yeah, a golfer. And you do too, Dayle?
Yep. I love golf. But because, I know what, I had a cortisone on my left knee, which is made it feel a lot better, but my blood sugar went up, but I'm dealing with that. And then I have to get it on my right knee. So once I get it going, I should be all right and enough to play.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Like, well, is my shoulder okay to play golf right now? Should I let it heal a little more? You know, we have our aches and pains and our things we deal with that we have to be even more careful as time goes on, don't we?
Yes, the older we get, the worse it gets.
Yes.
Yes.
Except for Richard.
I had that costochondritis. Costochondritis I had.
Oh, here we go again. I don't understand what that is. But
well, it's just the lining of around the muscles around the ribs close to the lungs, so it's hard to breathe, and it feels like a stabbing pain every time you're breathing or moving. And I had that again, and I had it 3 years ago, and it's from an old injury from dancing.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't have any of those. I have just I can't use my knees real well because of the arthritis, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get knee surgery. So, my doctor is saying hold off as long as I can.
Well, I'm going to get a surgery. I talked to a couple surgeons today because I had that traumatic fall at the stairs, and which hit one of my implants really hard, right? Smack dab across the implant. And the doctor was worried that it was, he saw internal bleeding, but it was not popped. And he was worried, though, because internal bleeding can cause scar tissue, and it has. And, I don't want to brag, but I had a good pair of boobs, okay? And everybody said that. Well, one has capsular contracture, which is scar tissue underneath, and it deforms the breast.
Oh, so that's bad. So is it one that's lower than the other?
Well, yes, it tightens. The scar tissue tightens it. So on anybody, it could be higher or lower, but normally it does rise up. It goes higher. And,
wait, while you're at it, let Johnny give his phone number out, please.
Okay.
Johnny?
The phone number is 516-531-9874.
Okay, Johnny, tell him it's for a free reading, Johnny.
Oh, yeah, it is for a free reading. It's for a free reading, yes. Okay.
Okay, so Barbara, when did you fall?
I fell 3 years ago down a staircase head first, did a flip, and then fell off the side because they didn't have a railing. It was my friend's house in Mexico. I was sleeping. I got up in the middle of the night. I guess I stepped the wrong way, and because I don't even remember. So it must have been really dark, and I went down the hallway wrong, and he thought I was dead. The doctor could not believe I even survived that. That took a long time to recover from, and I'll never be the same. I mean, I have aches and pains that are just horrible. But I've been living with this getting worse for 1 year. It's been 3 years since the accident. I couldn't believe that it was starting to change my boob. You can't tell in clothes, but you can tell nude. So a woman doesn't want to live with that forever. My guy friend offered out of the blue, called me up and said, I want to take care of that for you. Because it's like $8,500.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was so happy. I got that phone call a couple days ago, and I've been calling surgeons. There's some amazing surgeons down here in Orange County, and this is such a common thing that happens. So I'm not worried anymore. I didn't know it was so common that they're so used to fixing it. I was worried that they weren't going to be able to fix me, and that was not a good thought.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that, because
really?
the liquid leaks out, and that causes a scar tissue. But it can also cause other things, and I don't know how they would fix that.
My liquid did not leak out, and most people's liquids do not leak out. That is not the issue, and that usually is not a problem with people. I mean, these implants, you could throw them across the room and stamp on them, and they won't pop. I've seen that the tests done on them. It's
so what
because
what is
the
the issue?
Bacteria. My issue is that mine was traumatized in an accident. It had internal bleeding with blood. My body bled around it, which that causes scar tissue. That's what happened to me. Mine were fine for 13 years, and then this happened, and that's what happened to me.
Well, how would they fix it? How would they fix it?
Well, they go in and they take out that implant. They might replace it with another one, but they take it out and they scrape out the scar tissue, and then they put it back in. And a lot of people got this because their body was contaminated from the surgery. So right away afterwards, they would get hardened boobs, capsular contracture it's called. They would get it right away. So nowadays, since they figured that out, they have a 6-month time where you have to be on medication afterwards to make sure that doesn't happen.
Wow. So you'd be laid up for how long?
No, you just are laid up for a few days. The incision is easy. Yes, it's not that big of a deal to have it through the nipple.
Oh, good.
I did it through the armpit the first time. Oh, my gosh, that was the most pain. I thought a grenade went off in my chest. Oh, God, that was really bad.
Wow.
The guys are kind of quiet right now, Dayle.
When do you plan on getting it?
Well, believe it or not, I had to wait till mid-August to even have the consultation because they're so booked. So after that, sometime after August, which is fine because we have to move again, not just the patio, but I have to move again my whole self. We have to take enough stuff for 10 weeks, you guys, my daughter and I, to an apartment within the complex because they're redoing a lot of our apartments outside and inside, which is great. Yes, and so I'm thinking, hey, Priscilla, my daughter, it's going to get cold. We've got to think about winter. We're going to be there till the beginning of November if you really think about it. August 21st, you guys, August 22nd, I have to do this. And August 21st is my birthday. August 22nd, I have to deal with this whole move.
Wow, so where are you moving to?
An apartment within the complex.
Is this a bigger apartment?
They're going to give you an apartment?
While they redo my apartment, they move you into a furnished apartment. They pay for all the utilities. And then when they're done, you move back into your nice, beautiful apartment that's been redone.
Barbara, is this a bigger apartment than the one you have?
The one that we're temporarily going to stay in for 10 weeks? I don't know. Probably not. It probably is the same size, I would guess. Why do you ask that, Johnny?
No, just curious.
Okay.
Oh, because he wants to go and be with you.
Well, he's not ever staying in my apartment, and I told him that. He's staying at a motel like everybody else.
No, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't have a man in my apartment with my daughter. Okay.
Do we have another call, Johnny?
Yes, we do. Area code 919. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hello, this is Kay. Thank you so much for taking the call.
Hi, Kay. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Georgia.
Yeah, okay. We have a lot of Southern girls calling.
Yeah. Y'all are so
never
good.
been. The furthest I've been south is North Carolina, and I don't even know if that's south.
It is. That's my home state. I moved to Georgia some years ago, but yes, the 919 is North Carolina, so that's my home.
I have a question. Have you heard of Devotion, North Carolina?
What's the name of it again?
Devotion.
No, I've never heard of that.
That's where I stayed, on the R.J. Reynolds Ranch.
Is it on the east, toward the water, or toward the mountains?
Toward the mountains.
Okay, yeah, I'm not. I live closer to the coast, and I went to the mountains sometimes, but not often.
Okay, how can I help you, sweetie?
Okay. I was torn between two questions, but I want to ask about relationships. I met this young lady, and we have been talking for a few weeks now. The quick, short version of it is this worth the effort? I mean, do you see this going anywhere, or just remaining friends?
You mean the girl in you?
Yes.
No, I see it going somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
She's very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
Very good girl. And you have a lot in common.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So I would definitely pursue it.
Okay. All right.
Any way you can.
That's what I need to know. Okay. I just didn't want to think that, well, one, I didn't want to waste anyone's time, including mine. But two, I don't want to walk away too soon.
Well, I don't think that there's a problem with either of that. I feel that she's very nice. She's a good person. Okay. And it's going to work itself out.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. All righty. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
I told you I keep it very simple.
Johnny, was there anything else?
Nothing else. Did you want to go to the next caller?
Yeah.
Okay. This is area code 860. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello. Hi. This is Lisa. I had called in about my little dog that is a puppy. Oh. She's 19 months now that she's been so sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that call. How's she doing?
Well, she was doing a little better, but we seem to have gone backwards. She went back to having colitis about 3 weeks ago, and since then she's been very lethargic and not wanting to do anything at all, including she doesn't want to eat. I have to try 15 different things to get her to eat a little bit. So we're going to an intern.
Yeah, I felt very bad after talking to you. I really feel that you got to find some vet somewhere that can handle the situation somehow. And I love it. I love animals so much that this hurts me tremendously to hear of this happening. And there's very little I can do for you unless, Johnny, weren't you supposed to take care of her?
Well, yeah, let me tell you what we've done. This will be part of the update. We have contacted some of Barbara's friends, Tyler and John. We tried to contact Audra Lynn, but we weren't able to get a hold of her. I gave her the number of Tyler and John, who's a dog groomer, and to see if she could, offer any assistance. There was a period where I think they chatted back and forth, if I'm not mistaken. So we have reached out to some people that might be able to help her out.
Well, thank you. We got to get a hold of Audra Lynn. She has the dog shampoo for all allergic dogs. I thought that you did.
I don't think that's
a
problem.
Sorry. Yeah. That's not
I
the
don't
problem?
feel that's a problem. No. She needs a regular vet that knows his stuff, and Where do you live? What area?
Connecticut. I've been to 11 different vets.
And I understand. There's got to be someone that can find something. Did you change her diet at all?
I have changed her diet only because we found out everything she was allergic to, and that stopped the vomiting. There's a doctor in New Jersey, Odette Suter, who I've been trying to get into, but she isn't taking any new patients. But I'm still pleading my case with her, trying to get her to take her, because she can do
keep pleading your case. Keep pleading your case. She will let you in.
Oh, thank you. That's good news. I will keep begging. I have no shame when it comes to saving a puppy.
That's true. So I would definitely say to keep pleading your case, because that doctor will be able to help you. I don't care if you have to stand out the door in New Jersey right in front of her and just beg.
That's hard. She's a couple states away, but I'm going to keep begging. Otherwise, I would just walk in. I seriously would.
Well, it doesn't mean you can't do it.
Well, she's a couple states away, so it would mean a lot of money and travel, and to get sent away would be hard. So I will keep trying online.
But she's the one that now, does she have, can you ask in the office if she has someone that can, just as good as her, that can help?
No, she doesn't. I tried that. Thank you.
Well, keep trying, because you are going to get that. This lady's going to help you, okay?
Okay. Can I ask a simple question?
Sure.
I think it's sorry, but they're looking at me for thyroid cancer. Is there cancer there?
What?
They're looking at me for thyroid cancer.
Oh, well, first of all, thyroid cancer is the easiest cancer to cure.
Yep.
It's one of the easiest. They just give you a cocktail and it's done with. Who said that you had the cancer?
I had fallen down the stairs and they saw something on the thyroid when they did the CAT scan for my back and side.
For thyroid.
They caught the thyroid in the CAT scan for the back.
Right. I don't understand. What about the back?
I fell down the stairs, so when they did a CAT scan, they saw the thyroid in it and said there's a problem.
Well, that's an easy cancer to cure if it was cancer. I'm not so sure it is. I'm not a doctor, but I can say I don't really see anything at this point, but I want to say it is an easy cancer to cure.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, all they do is they give you a cocktail and whatever it is, it's done.
Thank you very
okay?
Much. All right, thank you. Thank you, Jonathan.
Please keep trying on this woman. Call her day and night, night and day.
Okay.
Oh, I found that dog shampoo. In the meantime, though, if you want to use it for your dog because it's so allergic, it's called Famous Skin Care for Dogs. That's Audra Lynn's company. Maybe Johnny was trying to contact Audra Lynn, and I couldn't remember the name of the company. So it's called Famous Skin Care for Dogs, which they have a website, or Famous Skin Care for Dogs.com, okay? Oh, good. So please do, because you know what? She had the same problem with an animal that just nothing was working. And she sat up in bed in the middle of the night one night and said, I got it. And she had the ingredients and everything in her head. Like, she's been around animals her whole life, and, you know, she shows dogs. And she made this shampoo, formulated it. She's made a killing. It is so successful. We had her on the show. Yeah, so
okay.
Please, and thank you for coming back on and talking to us about this.
Thank you, darling. Have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you,
we say prayers for you, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Hey, Dayle, that reminds me. They didn't say I have cancer, but I got my, not mammogram, but you know how you get your pap smear and they feel your boobs or your breasts? Okay. They just feel them. She thinks she felt a lump. So now next week I'm going to the MRI, then I'm going to get all that done. And I don't feel it. I'm not feeling it, but I'm going to do that. So what do you feel?
There's something there that needs to be fixed. And it could be, is it the same breast that you had the lump or that thing where you fell?
No.
Different one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's something there. I had a very small breast cancer. I mean, so small, I found it myself under a mammogram. And I refused to get anesthesia. And my OBGYN sent me to a surgeon. And for 2 hours, they just cut out all the stuff that they needed to cut out. Not the breast, just the there was no lump. They just, cut it out. And then I went under radiation for 30 days, and I was fine. I've been fine for 5 years. Thank God.
Okay,
so
good.
Whatever it is, nowadays they can fix a lot of things.
Yeah, that's so great. Thank you.
I know what I forgot to tell you.
Ask. Yeah.
I went and saw the movie Elvis yesterday.
Oh, how was it?
I thought it was quite interesting. It was a documentary, and the guy who plays him is incredible. He studied Elvis for a year or two, and he can sing like him. He can do guitar like him. It shows what Elvis went through with Colonel Parker, and it was really, I thought it was excellent. I think he should win an Academy Award.
I really can't wait to see that. I saw the ads and I saw the picture of the guy, and I thought, wow, he does look like him. And I'm glad to hear that he was really good, too.
He was beyond good. He was awesome. And the thing is, though, when he's through being Elvis, he's blonde. He has blonde hair, and normally. It's kind
my gosh.
Kind of weird, But
wow.
Lisa Marie and everybody else says that they're saying that it's a best rendition, and Elvis would have been proud. I just don't know how he's going to play. I don't know how he's going to play any other role.
I'm going to have to take a look at him. I don't know who this actor is. I'm going to have to check this out.
He's new. He's awesome and good.
This is probably going to make him really put him on the map, this part, isn't it?
I don't know, because he's so good at playing Elvis that you don't know. He was supposed to be in Top Gun, but I guess they turned him down. But the man studied Elvis for 2 years and everything about him. And can you imagine he can sing like him?
No. But a guy played Johnny Cash really well. Joaquin Phoenix, I think his name was. I thought he did a great job, but he was already famous. And he sang like him, too. It is strange.
It is strange.
Like Johnny Cash.
Okay, I wanted to go back to your breast for a moment.
Okay.
This is something that they saw on X-ray or what?
No, she said she felt it. After they do your pap smear, they just feel your breast. They examine with their fingers. That's all. I haven't done the MRI or the mammogram yet. That I made appointments today for that.
When are you going?
There is such a long wait for the mammogram, so I'm doing the MRI before the mammogram. Seems like the MRI would show everything, but MRI is a couple weeks, and the other thing is, and they are sending me to another thing for the breasts. They don't mess around. They don't mess around with breast cancer, do they?
I had it done right away, everything. So I don't know why you're having such a hard time. You got to come to Nevada. Everything is like pretty much wide open here.
I don't know.
But,
she says they're very busy.
It is something
very busy.
that you shouldn't play around with. You need to get taken care of right away.
Well, yeah. And then I want to do the plastic surgery to fix the left breast. So I want to make sure I'm healthy for this, because sometimes they like to do both breasts. I want to get both redone because I don't want them to be different. I want them to be this.
Well, that makes sense, but you don't want to have cancer in your breast, because that can spread.
No,
so
but
you
I
don't
got the appointment. I mean, I got the first available appointment. I can only do what I can do.
That's true. No, you'll be fine. In Nevada, they do everything right away. I don't know what's up with California. I don't know.
And then my pap smear. Then they called a few days later. That is abnormal. So now I have to go get a biopsy of my cervix, and that is no fun. I had that like 30 years ago, and that is definitely not a fun
I don't
feature.
know about that. I had a pap smear not too long ago, and when it is that way, that usually is nothing. So, are you losing any weight?
Utensil. No, I saw the utensil from my last time I had the colposcopy, and it's a long rod, and at the end it has little serrated edges, and they go up and they take a chunk of your cervix out, and you feel it.
Oh.
It's not painful, but you do feel this. Okay, I had it before. I have to do this. I don't know why it's different. They say sometimes menopause, makes it abnormal. Come back abnormal. It could be nothing. Once in a while, it is abnormal. Every 10 years.
No, menopause does not make it abnormal. I've been through menopause for 20 years at one point. No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't know why,
just
but
get
it
all taken care of, and I think you'll be fine for everything.
Thank you. I never worry, because what good does that do?
Well,
you know what?
It doesn't do a lot.
With the caller
you
helped. Yes, the caller that you helped, she fell down the stairs too, and then she was saying, what did she have wrong with her? It was something to do with mine. It was something. She fell down the stairs. Now I can't even remember what I was saying. Remember, she fell down the stairs and she had something wrong with her. What was she trying to ask you? If she had cancer, right?
Which one are you talking about?
The lady who wanted to know if she had cancer. It's the last one you
Thyroid.
talked to. Thyroid cancer. Okay.
Oh, thyroid. That's one of the easiest. On a thyroid cancer, they have a Molotov cocktail that you drink, and it kills thyroid. It can create other problems, but it kills the thyroid, and the cancer goes away. So.
Mhm. Okay. Well, this is what I was going to say. So they did a CT scan on me as well. My whole entire body, they scanned it when you have a fall like that. And the doctor said, this was 3 years ago, your lungs, your heart, your every organ, everything in your body is just fine. Clear, perfect. You're in great health. I see a broken rib. That's it. So when she said she got the CT scan and they detected this thyroid problem, I thought, wow, I'm so healthy. And then 3 years later, here I've got a lump, I've got an abnormal pap smear. I feel like, what happened in 3 years here to me?
I don't know. But I went through some stuff, and they gave me a whole bunch of tests, and I'm fine. I mean, they're going, we can't believe that you're this fine. And my A1C went from 13 to 7.1. I mean, they're like shocked, Like, what did you do to do this? And I sat down for a year. I sat in one position during COVID and just worked my butt off on my phone, and it was lucrative, but I didn't move around enough. I think I just was too down. I wasn't my normal moving around, exercising, flowing person. I wasn't. So what does that have to do with anything?
Well, because you asked me what happened. What did I do? I thought you asked me. What did you do differently in 3 years? I thought you asked me that. That's why.
No, I don't think I did, but that's okay. Okay, Johnny, do we have another one?
Not right now. Doesn't mean we won't, but not right now.
Okay. Well, you got to do more work, Johnny.
I know. On behalf of somebody that was waiting but left, but I can give the number again. It's 516-531-9874 to call in for a free meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, but Dayle, you've already done so many.
No, but I'm so down. It's so hot here, and I'm used to my house and looking out by the lake, and it's a bummer. It's just really a bummer.
It is when you're hot. Heat wave, huh?
Yeah, big time. 100, 102. It's going to be pretty hot.
Oh my gosh.
I guess I have to go swimming in the pool tomorrow. So it's bad. And
You're
then
so lucky you have Richard.
Well, Richard always has his nose. He's watching, I don't know, weird shows on TV. I don't know what he's watching.
Do you like scary shows do you like shows with violence in them? I watched The Handmaid's Tale. I was addicted to it. It's on, what's the one that called Hulu. I watched it, binge watched that show, 10 episodes.
No, I like fun stuff. I like good, fun stuff.
Okay.
I like happy
like
stuff.
This.
I don't want to.
You would.
I am so sick of the news and all the garbage in it that, 1 minute Putnam is dying and he has cancer. Next minute he's going to bomb the hell out of us. It's just so weird. Everything is so weird.
Yeah. So you try to stay positive with what you watch. Good.
But you know what? There's it's showing today 102 Saturday, 100 Sunday. Oh Jesus. And my poor doggy, I'm not letting him out, except to go out to Meg, but he wants to go with his daddy in the car and he can't and he's upset and whatever. You know what?
Hot.
His birthday, his 2-year-old birthday is July 18th. So I bought him cookies. I bought him all kind of birthday stuff to wear, a little hat, and it says happy birthday, and a little scarf. And he looks as cute as can be. And today I let him try one of his cookies. He loved it. He just loved it.
How much does he eat, this German Shepherd, Lucky? Does he eat a lot?
He eats what we eat. But, he has his kibbles, but he eats what we eat, chicken and all that stuff. And he's doing good. He doesn't eat a whole lot.
I just thought the big
bad.
dogs eat lots. Oh, good, because I always thought the bigger the dog, the more that they eat so much. But that's good. I'm not getting a dog now, you guys, until I get a yard. I can't do it. I can't get up and down, and walk a dog so many times a day. Unless it can go in and out by itself, I don't want to do it.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you.
And you got to get yourself all together and feeling good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sure do. And that's
I want to
time
hear
with all the moving.
I want to hear what happens to you after all this.
Yeah, normally I'm not so outgoing with my private medical issues, but I think why not? Because maybe it could help somebody else, who is having something wrong and afraid to go. You got to go. It's hard sometimes.
You got to go.
Yeah. You got to go.
I have friends. I have friends that won't go to the doctor for anything, And I'm going, boy, are you making a mistake? They've come out with some new medications. All my blood tests went from cholesterol, LDL, HDL, down to normal. They were up in the 300s. They went to normal through medication. So I'm not giving that up.
No. Lorenzo's dad, Fernando Lamas, he never went, and he had stomach aches so bad for so long, and he never went to the doctor. Well, he had stomach cancer, and he died. And if they would have caught that early, if he would have just gone in when he had that terrible stomach ache, he would still probably be alive today.
Not really. And stomach cancer, it's 6 months and you're gone.
Well,
would you like to take a caller?
What? Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Area code 856. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, who's this?
Rose Maria.
Yeah, Maria, how can I help you? Where are you calling from?
Jersey.
We've talked to you a lot of times. What can I do for you?
Whatever's coming up in my next week or so.
Well, I can't do that. I would need more specific.
Either traveling or a newer job this week, if it's coming in.
I see a newer job. Definitely see a newer job. And you will be traveling as well. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, Johnny. Johnny, was there anything else?
Yes, there's one more person. Do you want to put him through, or?
Yeah, go ahead.
775, you were live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, Dayle. My name is Wendy from California, and I've been paying on a long-term care policy for 20 years, and I'm not well. I need help at home. I have plenty of diagnoses and Kaiser Permanente records to support me. Jane was my first claims rep, but I decided immediately I needed to make a change, and now I have Tina. Will I get approved? It's an indemnity plan, and they're not excited about it.
I don't know what indemnity, but I want to ask, where are you calling from?
Sacramento, California.
Okay. What? I don't understand what you're asking me, sweetheart.
Okay. Well, that's
I'm
okay.
confused.
It's all right. It's all right. God bless you. God love you. Have a nice evening. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Barbara, why don't you do a shout-out?
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening and all the callers for calling in. We love hearing back from you to hear how Dayle's advice turned out for you. So many great callers today. So thank you. And if you want more time, Dayle is available all week, so you can have your own private long reading for a fee. Her direct number is 808-372-1816. That's 808-372-1816, DayleSchear.com. Call her, text her, and email her. Get your appointment with her. It works. It helps. And visit us on social media everywhere. We have Life, Laughter, Happiness Facebook page, group, everywhere. Twitter, Instagram. Please come and say hi.
Barbara.
Yeah.
Are we going to do something on Facebook with Johnny? Like a show?
I don't know.
We are going to find, when I get my patio situated, they're redoing it, I'm going to have my studio here, okay? And we're going to go on camera so people can see our face. And if you want to choose Facebook, I think that's a good way to go because I have almost 100,000 followers, you guys, on my Facebook.
Okay, yes, I do choose Facebook, okay?
Okay, awesome. We'll reach a lot of people that way. All right.
Okay.
Aloha,
thank
Richard.
you, guys.
You know what, Richard, I've been thinking a lot about lighthouses. They keep coming everywhere I look. There's a lighthouse, and I remember what you said about lighthouses. Hint, hint, hint.
What did I say?
And what? And thank you, Johnny, for everything, and a special thanks to Dayle Schear for her wonderful psychic power, psychic ability. We are blessed to have you, Psychic Dayle Schear. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Every Friday,
and thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Okay. Aloha.
Good night, everyone.